you covered. Let's go to the booth for a preview of tonight's game.
Welcome back, everybody, to the pregame show for the Butler County Bears basketball here on 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ. Special guest in between the matches here, Coach Zeke Woodcock, trying to steal Brady Jones's Mellow Yellow or something. I don't know.
Shout out Brady Jones for the headset.
There you go. So, Zeke, give us a recap of what we just watched in this girls' game.
Well, I'll tell you.
Besides the 25-21 win over Edmonson County.
If you would have told me that would have been the ending score, I would have told you you're crazy. But
well, at the end of the first, when it was 4-3.
4-3, yeah. I mean, we didn't hit shots early.
Yep.
They played us. It's actually a surprise they played us man to start. I didn't think they would come out man. I think they would stick to that 3-2.
Yep.
And they did. Pretty much from then on, they mixed in a little man, but for the most part, we knew they were going to come play a 3-2. They played it a lot all year.
Yep.
They're very good at it. I mean, they got linked.
Having a tough time trying to stretch them out.
I was going to say, they got linked on the baseline with Williams and Vincent. Their guards are very active, and they can cover. But we knew we were going to have to make shots. And in the first quarter, I mean, we held the ball for a long time, tried to get some good shots, good looks. We didn't shoot a free throw in the entire first half, which is not really our game plan.
No.
I mean, we get to the free throw line, we make about 13 a game or shoot at least 13 a game. So we usually get to the free throw line a little bit more. But, I mean, they did what they were supposed to do. I mean, if Edmonson County, I guarantee, wants to keep that thing low, make us shoot the ball outside. And they gave us looks and opportunities. We didn't knock them down in the first half. The second quarter was big for us. Came out, scored 10. But we played really hard. Our guards played great. Terry Leach took care of the ball the entire game. Limited turnovers. Our other guards had to kind of step up and fill that role too.
Yep.
Looking back on it, but Jenna Phelps played great, driving and kicking the ball. We had another couple rebounds inside. I mean, Ava Wilson was big for us, rebounding the ball. We played great defense on the other end. I'm ecstatic with the 20 points. I mean, anytime you can hold a team. Anytime you can hold them to 20 points. I mean, all our posts did a fantastic job on Williams. She was their leading scorer coming into it, and we knew we had to kind of shut her down a little bit.
You definitely did that. She only had 2 on the night, and both of those came from the stripe. So,
yeah. So
definitely kept her from shooting field goals this season.
So, I mean, from what she averages at 13 points a game, I mean, we couldn't ask for better. Making other girls kind of beat us on the outside. They did hit a couple threes late, so. But, I mean, all in all, we're very happy. A win's a win, especially in district play. We don't care how ugly it is. I mean, even though it was ugly, we don't care how ugly it is as long as we get the win tonight.
So looking forward to next week. We've got Warren East at home on Thursday night, and then immediately turn around for another district matchup next Friday night away at Whitesville. How do you manage a week like that where you've got a tough Warren East squad coming to town, and then immediately the next day going out to Whitesville?
Well, we want to do a lot of things similar to what Whitesville does, and we think Warren East kind of is that. They're a lot of guard-heavy offense.
Yeah.
And honestly, the games leading up to every district game we've had have been a huge help. Hancock County going into Grayson County was huge. I mean, Hancock County and Grayson County are very similar as far as the style of play. They have a lot of guards. They don't really have a lot of size. They shoot the ball extremely well and get a lot of shots up. And then coming back to Allen County, I mean, right before this game, Allen County has a couple girls with size. I mean, all the way across the board. A couple girls got hot late, and we needed that. We needed to play defense against, and our posts needed to rebound. So Warren East will be a good test for us. They're a good 4th region team. They're on the come up, so they got a lot of young girls that contribute. So it'll be a good test, and then going into Whitesville, hopefully knock it down. And
there you go.
Take another
Remain undefeated in the district would be nice.
That'd be great.
All right.
And then have CEC of Louisville on that next Saturday will be huge. That's a quadruple header. That'll be something else.
That's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
All right, we get ready to tip off this boys game. Anything else you want to add, Coach, before we head out?
No, go Bears. Everybody support the boys.
All right, we appreciate you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, coming into this one for the Butler County Bears. They will also be traveling to Whitesville next week to take on the Whitesville Trinity Raiders. Sorry, I'm having to get my stat sheet out here because I didn't pick it up in the first place. I'm going to put that one on me. 13 minutes before we get to the tip-off of this boys game. And let's talk a little bit about some of these Edmonson County Wildcats that we've not quite talked about yet this season. Cats are 10-8 on the season, 4-6 in the region, 1-1 in the district. Coach Brad Johnson looking to try to move that to 2-1. And Coach Dockery would really love if the Bears could keep us at 2-1 in the district as well. We're currently 1-1, they're 1-1. Don't quite know why my numbers didn't carry over here. Bears currently 12-6 on the season and 1-1 in the district. So tonight somebody is going to go up to 2 wins, and next week we take on Whitesville Trinity. But let's talk about these Wildcats for a second. Braden Wall, number 22, with 206 total points this season, 12.9 points per game. 35, Braxton Highball, another senior with 230 total points on the season, 12.8 per game. He hasn't played in as many games as Wall has. Will Alexander, 00, the junior with 182 total points on the season. And then Colin Doyle, who I don't have a number for, we're just going to have to wing it for him. Sophomore, also 182 points on the season. From there, we got Tyler Anderson, Xander Bass, and Bowden Bates, all seniors picking up more than 100 points so far this season. And then going over to the Bears side of the basketball with 11:50 before we get to tip-off, I'm going to start probably closer to the bottom of what we usually see with number 22, Colton Hudson, coming in so far this season. 57 points on the season so far, 3.4 per game. Then we've got Keegan Grubb coming in and putting up 1.6 per game right now. Colt Akers gets some action in there, 0.8 points per game. The big man, number 40, Carson Miller, one of my favorite players to call. It's always exciting when he's in the game. 10 points on the season, 0.6 per game, but man, what he can do on defense. All right, Luke Laughing, number 20, one of your starters with 60 total points on the season, 3.3 per game. Trevor DeWeese, 124 on the season and 96 rebounds. Not quite the rebound leader, but he's up there. Justin Caslin, number 11, the sophomore, 158 points, 8.8 per game, 78 rebounds, and shoots 76% from the charity stripe. Now, your top 2 Bears, Lawson Rice, number 24, 326 total points on the season, 19.2 per game, but really where he's going to get you, 185 rebounds so far, 10.9 per game on the season. Ty Price, 545 points. This season, he will hit 550 tonight. 30.3 points per game on average. He is going to be in the top 5 in the state in scoring. 3-point percentage of 38.2. And I want to pull up the records here, if you'll give me just a moment, and see where he is at as far as 3 points on the season, because the other night, he was 4th in the state with a little more than 3 per game, and he put up 6. So I'm very interested to see. It's almost like he knew about it, and he was like, I kind of want to jump into that top 3 in the state. So let's see what those other players did and see where Ty Price lands right now. He is still currently at 4th behind William Harold from Highland, Daniel Carmichael from Harlan County, and Travis Perry leads the state from Lyon County. He shoots 4.7 per game. Ty Price shoots 4.1. So less than 1 3-point shot separates the top 4 3-point shooters in the state. If we go just to regular scoring, Ty Price has also moved to 4th place in the state. 30.3 points per game. The point leader is Jacob Meyer from Holy Cross Covington for 33.9 points per game. So Ty Price really making an effort here to get into the top 3 tonight in both of these stat lines. It's just going to make a difference in how much he goes up against this defense from Edmonson County. And from what I understand, just from conferring with my esteemed colleagues over here, it seems like we have more interesting action for the student section. Brady, you want to give us an update on crowd control tonight?
Well, you see the student section is clear on what the message they're trying to send. What they're saying is, if you won't let us sit here, we will stand in front of here, referring to the wooden bleachers opposite of the Edmonson County student section. So they are lined up right short of the baseline.
If you're watching with us on YouTube, just to the left side of the screen, just out of view for you.
Now
and Brady's going to bring it into view. Those empty bleachers are where the students were trying to sit. And for some reason, the administration here is pretty adamant that that's not allowed. So since the Edmonson County fans, if you go look down to that other end, at the Edmonson County end of the court,
which you can view,
which you can see here, all those fans that are standing up are Edmonson County fans. So the Bears are going to try to do the same thing here and create their own little bear cave right here underneath us. I am certain this will not be permitted to stand. But we'll find out what happens here in the next 7.5 minutes or so.
You know what they say, right?
What is that?
Takes a whole lot of Wildcats to take down a bear.
Get your hand off that button.
You tried.
You go sit down. Yeah, that's right. You go sit down.
They're getting better.
7.5 minutes before we get to tip-off here in Brownsville. We're getting a late start on the boys' game due to homecoming festivities. We'll probably have close to an 8 o'clock start here as both teams are having to warm up, getting some shoot-around time. And we will bring you the boys' game here shortly. Stay with us as we take a quick break. You're listening to the pregame show brought to you by Morgantown Bank and Trust here on 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
Morgantown Bank and Trust knows what being on the home team is all about. Since 1880, Morgantown Bank and Trust has been serving the people of Butler County. And since 1976, we've been a part of every WLBQ broadcast of Butler County High School athletics. As your only home-owned independent bank, we want to be a pillar of the community. And we work hard every day to give you exceptional professional service from people you know and trust. Good luck, Bears, from Morgantown Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Has your car been damaged by a deer, ditch, or distracted driver? If so, Chad's Record Service and Body Shop can help get your car back on the road. The pros at Chad's are licensed and insured and will work with your insurance company to make your car like new again. Chad's also offers 24-hour record service, so when the unexpected happens, you won't be stranded on the side of the road. Call Chad's for a free estimate at 270-526-4005. And remember to request Chad's the next time you need a tow.
Parkway Cars and Tires offers the best prices and service on tires, brakes, and vehicles. Super low interest rates means lower monthly payments, warranties, and much more. Parkway also offers 2- and 4-wheel alignment. With over 30 years at the same location, you can visit them at 1774 South Main Street in Morgantown, online at parkwaycarsandtires.net, or give them a call at 526-5732.
The athletes aren't the only stars in the Butler County school system. Butler County students excel at everything from bridge building to building rockets. Our bands and choirs are consistently some of the best in the entire state. Graduates from our Advanced Technology Center are ready to join the workforce with in-demand skills. And scholarship awards are at an all-time high for BCHS graduates. The Butler County Board of Education is proud of our students, on and off the field, and reminds you that they're committed to success, one student at a time. Bobby Smith and his staff at Farm Bureau stand by the sports teams of Butler County. If you're looking for a premium insurance quote for your vehicle, home, or life, check out the competitive and comprehensive rates Bobby Smith and Lily Moore can get you. Their years in the business can help you have peace of mind when shopping around for the best rate for your family. Give Bobby a call at 270-526-3210 to see how he can protect you and your family. Morgantown Bank and Trust knows what being on the home team is all about. Since 1880, Morgantown Bank and Trust has been serving the people of Butler County. And since 1976, we've been a part of every WLBQ broadcast of Butler County High School athletics. As your only home-owned independent bank, we want to be a pillar of the community. And we work hard every day to give you exceptional professional service from people you know and trust. Good luck, Bears, from Morgantown Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. When the unexpected happens and leaves your car bent and broken, let the folks at Final Finish help. They can handle almost any repair, from the family sedan to a tractor trailer. Final Finish also provides ceramic and color coating. Final Finish can make your car look and sound great when going and cheering on the sports programs of Butler County. When the unexpected happens, leave it to Final Finish to make your car like new again.
All right, we're back, folks. 3:30 on the clock. Before we get to the start of this one, during the pregame show brought to you by Morgantown Bank and Trust as the Butler County Bears come into town to take on the Edmonson County Cougars. No, not Cougars. That's the Grayson County Cougars. These are the Wildcats. I get confused because they got a lot of red in their jersey, and I'm not used to seeing that on Wildcat jerseys. But I'm going to be able to give you your starting five, at least 4 of them, for Edmonson County because they've already got their warm-ups off. Will Alexander is going to be a starter. So is number 22, Braden Wall. Number 30, who is that? Just number 30, Tyler Anderson. There's 3 of them. There'll be a couple more come in here in a minute. For the Bears, I'm seeing Luke Laughing getting ready, Justin Caslin, Trevor DeWeese. I think it's safe to say we might not be starting Carson Miller tonight. That may have just been for the Grayson County group. Ty Price is getting in some warm-ups and going to have a conversation at the scorer's table. 2:20 left to go. Student section is lined up, not on the floor. They are currently seated. We'll see if it stays that way. Always the saga here in Edmonson County where our students might sit.
Now do tell me, why must they stay off the floor?
Who?
If the other section can be on the floor.
They won't be on the floor during the game, I'm sure. We'll see.
Thought they were for a little bit there at the end of the girls' game.
They're at the end of the girls' game. Just about everybody in this whole place was on the floor for a little bit. All right, minute and a half before we get going here. Butler County Bears are 12-6 on the season, 1-1 in the district. Edmonson County also 1-1 in the district, 10-8 on their season. Butler County Bears currently in the region are 3-1, and Edmonson County 4-6. Coach Dockery looking to improve to 2-1 in the district tonight before we go take on Whitesville next week. Edmonson County in the same position, except they don't have Whitesville next week. Next Friday night, I would imagine, I am correct, they will have Grayson County. Not a long trip for them. Actually, they're going to be at home for Grayson County, but not a long trip for Grayson to get down here from Leachfield. All right, a minute to go. Let's talk about our broadcast schedule for the upcoming week. So tonight, the doubleheader at Edmonson County. Monday night, boys are going to be away at Allen County. We're probably not going to be bringing you that one because we don't have anybody that can drive out there Monday night. But Tuesday night, we're back at home with the boys against Muhlenberg County. Thursday night, the girls will play Warren East at home. And then Friday night, I'll be bringing you that doubleheader at Trinity. Brady, you want to make the drive with me, you said?
I will do my best to make the drive with you.
We will brave the cornfields of Kentucky to get to Whitesville, which is really not on the way to anywhere, just so you all know.
In fact, some would say it's on the way to nowhere. Or you've arrived at nowhere.
You kind of take a left, you can eventually get to Owensboro, but there's a much faster way to do that. All right, here we go as we get ready for our starting 5 for both teams. A little bit of a production to announce these here at Edmonson County. And here it goes.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I could have everyone's attention, please. Can I have your attention to midcourt?
Oh, they're going to recognize somebody here.
Tonight we would like to recognize a man that had a great influence on our community. Tracy Meredith was a standout athlete during his years at Edmonson County High School.
They're going to do a recognition here of a community member.
For over 33 years, scoring 50 points against Breckenridge County. After he graduated from Edmonson County High School,
I'm not certain if this is a community member who has passed and his family is going to be recognized, or if this is actually him.
From 1978 to 2006, coaching football and
basketball see what we get here.
For over 20 years. Tracy loved to teach and coach. He loved working with the young people in our community. Many of us in the gym tonight played under him, and had him in class and can remember his infectious smile and laugh. As the competitor he was, Tracy vigorously fought cancer until he lost his battle recently, but his memory will live on in all of us.
This is a community member who lost their life recently to cancer, and they are recognizing him.
But as of last month, he has been officially inducted into the Edmonson County.
Who has been inducted into the Edmonson County Hall of Fame. First name is Tracy. I believe this is a former coach. I don't have the name handy right now. I imagine I'll get a text from Coach Allen here in just a little bit, but a big moment for him, the entire community on their feet, and much of Butler County as well, as his wife comes to midcourt to accept honors for him. And Brady, you know, as chippy as some of that game got before, and as chippy as a lot of things happen here at Edmonson County between these two fan bases, between these two teams, one of the things that I can appreciate is right now every Butler County Bear fan is on their feet applauding this community member as they are recognized here. Regardless of our differences on the court, there is a lot of family ties and friendship ties between these two communities. So big shout out to our Butler County fans for being respectful of this moment, and also congratulations to the family of that man who was recognized tonight. And we from the Q send our best wishes to his family as we now get ready for your starting five. Ty Price, sophomore, 545 points, third in scoring, third in 3 points on the season. Number 11, Justin Caslin. And when I say third, I mean in the state for Ty Price. Justin Caslin, a sophomore, 158 points so far this season. Number 20, Luke Laughing, 60 points so far this season, 100 rebounds. Number 32, Trevor DeWeese, a sophomore, 124 points on the season. And finally, Lawson Rice, 326 points, 185 rebounds for that young man as the Bears starting five are on the court. For your Edmonton, not your Edmonson County, but the Edmonson County Wildcats.
At guard, a 6'3" junior, number 0, Will.
Junior, double zero, Will Alexander.
At guard, a 6'1" senior, number 1, Xander Bass.
Number 1, Xander Bass.
At guard, a 6'2" senior, number 35, Braxton Highball.
Braxton Highball.
At forward, a 6'3" senior, number 22, Braden Wall.
Braden Wall.
And in forward, a 6'2" senior, number 30, Tyler.
And 30, Tyler Anderson.
Assistant coaches Brad Meredith, Jackson Saucy, Tracy.
Same officiating crew coming into this one.
And head coach for your Wildcats, Brad Johnson.
Brad Johnson, head coach for the Wildcats tonight. Coach Calvin Dockery for the Bears. And we are ready to go with 8 minutes on the clock here in the first. Brought to you by Morgantown Bank and Trust. Anderson goes up against Rice for the tip-off, controlled by Edmonson County. They're going to get it back over here to number 35, Highball. Highball. Going to drive up top, kick it out to Bass. Bass fires it back inside to Highball. Little jump shot for 2. 7:40 on the clock, 2-0. Edmonson County in the lead. Price over to Caslin. Caslin trying to find some room here. They're going up against a 2-3 defense by the Wildcats. Over to Ty Price on the left. He's trying to get Rice open on the inside. That's hard to do. He goes up to DeWeese up top, wearing the blue shoes tonight. Finally gets Rice, moving on the outside, gets it back out to DeWeese. It is almost stolen. DeWeese recovers. Gets it over to Price. Price goes into the corner to Caslin for 3. No good. Rebound recovered by Alexander. Gets it ahead now to Highball. Highball up top to Anderson. Anderson goes back over to Alexander. He moves it up top. Gives it now to Bass. Bass cross court to Alexander. At the top of the key, he kicks it over now to number 30, Anderson, who loses it out of bounds on his drive, and it's going to be Bears basketball. No, it's going to be Wildcats basketball, correction. 6:35 left on the clock. 2-0, Edmonson County in the lead. He can't get it in. Finally gets it up top to Alexander. Goes across to Bass. Back to Highball, looks at 3, drives inside the wing, fires it back outside now. To Alexander, up top to Bass. Inside to Alexander, trying to find some room against Trevor DeWeese. There's nothing to do except give it up top to number 35, Braxton Highball for 3. Cats lead 5-0, 6:12 left. Ty Price over to Caslin on the right. Price runs up on the inside, and he gets a shot over here on the left for three. Off front of the rim. Cleaned up by by Bass. Bass going to drive all the way down, put in two. 7-0, 5:50 left to go. Edmonson County off to a quick start here. Price double teamed up top, gets it inside to Rice. Rice finds Caslin outside for two. No good. Cleaned up by Alexander. Gets it over to Highball. 5:35 left to go, 7-0. Cats lead. Highball drives inside, goes back up top to Bass. Gets it back, and Luke Laughing loses it out of bounds as he falls. But he's here to guard the inbound. Highball gets it in now. Gave it to Wall. Wall's got it back on the inside now. He's going to try to turn and shoot against Rice. No good. Price with cleanup. 5:15 left to go. 7-0 Cats. Price going to try to drive inside. Just put one up himself. He's fouled. He's going to get, no, they called him for a charge. I got nothing on that one. It's going to go Edmonson County. Price picks up his first foul. Team first, game first. Highball has it. Gets it ahead to Alexander. Alexander over to Bass. Back up top to Highball. Turns. Skip pass back to Bass. Back out to Highball for three. And in case you can't tell from the noise, he got it. 10-0, 4:45 left to go. Ty Price, slow to bring this one across the timeline, finally does. And kicks it back out up top to Rice from the elbow for two, he nails it. Bears on the board now, 10-2 with 4:30 left to go. Bears got a lot of work to do to close this 8-point gap in the first quarter with 4:20 left to go. They get it over to Wall. Wall tries to shoot it inside to Anderson. It's stolen away by Caslin. 4:20 left. Ty Price is moving it down the timeline. Price is going to drive up the middle of the lane. Give it to Luke Laughing, cutting back door. He misses. Gives it to Trevor DeWeese on the rebound, and he puts it back for two. 4:07. Bears down by 6. They get it over to Highball. Highball's trying to give it to Wall. Ty Price cuts it off. Price drives all the way down, puts it up off the glass. He knew it wasn't going in, but he was going to get a foul. That call is going to go against Highball, his first, team first, and that's going to send Price to the line to shoot two. Price with the opportunity to close this score to a gap of 4. As Price settles in, puts his first shot up, no good. A very rare miss for Price from the final finish strike as he gets set now for his second with 3:58 left to go. Bears are down by 6. It's 4-10 here in Edmonson County. Shot is up and in. That ought to quiet that student section down a little bit. We'll see. Highball over to Anderson. Loses it to Luke Laughing as he tries to give it back to Highball. He gives it over to Rice for two. No good. Lawson Rice tries to track it down. It lands into the hands of Wall for Edmonson County. He's going to take on every Bear, but thinks better of it and goes back out to Anderson. Gives it back to Wall for three. Off the rim, no good. Into the hands of Bass, and Ty Price will just take it out of his hands, drive down, shoot a little late foot jumper for two. 7-10. Bears only down by 3 now. 3:19 left to go as they come all the way down to Anderson at half court. Bears are starting to get into a little bit of a press here. Gives it up top to Highball. Highball goes right to Anderson for three. In and out. Into the hands of Ty Price. 3:04 left, 10-7. Bears down by 3, and Price is going to try to find a way to make that quick work. Tries to give it to Luke Laughing at the baseline. No good. Cleaned up by, not cleaned up, stolen by Anderson. Given ahead to Bass for two. 2:47 left, 12-7. Cats up by 5. 2:40 as Tyler Price makes his move. Goes left side. It's stolen by the Cats. Anderson wide open for two. Anderson's first points of the game, 14-7, 7-point deficit for the Bears. 2:25 left to go. They give it over to Lawson Rice on the right side. Rice goes up top to Castlin. Back to Rice on the right side. He's going to drive inside, split the double team, and get called. And we got number 22, Braden Walls, going to pick up a foul on that one. His first, team second for the Cats. All right, into Ty Price. Price moves it inside to Lawson Rice. I almost said Parker. Gives it to Lawson for two. He's got four now, leading the Bears, 14-9. Anderson at half court, picked up his dribble, but they didn't catch it. Get it again. Gives it to Braden Wall. Goes up for two behind his back. On a no look. 16-9 now. Trevor DeWeese from the baseline for two.
Basket by DeWeese.
Wall going to walk this one down now. He's met by the Bears at three-quarter court. Gives it ahead to Anderson. Anderson kicks it out up top to Bass for three. Pretty disrespectful move there, looking straight at the bench and holding up three fingers. Ty Price has it now on the right side, gives it out up top to Lawson Rice. Over to Castlin for three. Off the rim, no good. Went straight up. Braden Wall on the rebound. 19-11 with a minute left in this first quarter. Brought to you by the Morgantown Bank and Trust. Ball is tipped out of bounds by Luke Laughing. All right. Hudson checks in. Castlin has a seat. And number 31, Mills, is now in for the Cats. He goes up top to Bass. Bass down to Highball. Kicks it down to Wall for two. And we got a timeout taken by the Butler County Bears. 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it right here. It's 21-11 with 50 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Bears just having trouble getting this offense together. Coach Dockery trying to get them settled down and get them to focus, as the Bears are currently down by 10 to start off this one. Already we have picked up two fouls. Only one foul on Ty Price. Edmonson County has picked up one on Braden Wall and Braxton Highball, but Braden Wall has picked up 4 points to offset that, and Highball has picked up 8. All right, we come back in this one for the Bears. You got Ty Price, Luke Laughing, Lawson Rice, Colton Hudson, and Trevor DeWeese. 50 seconds on the clock. Bears control it. Going to get it inbounds to Ty Price. He's going to bring it across the timeline, Colton Hudson. Price is going to go all the way down to the baseline. Come out on the right side, gives it up top. Now to Lawson Rice. He's going to turn, shoot, no good. We got a foul on the rebound. It's probably going to go on Colton Hudson. Yep.
Player foul on number 22, Hudson, his first, team second.
Just a little too much contact as he went for that rebound, and Edmonson County had some height on him. Bass is taking a seat, and number 15, Bowden Bates, is coming into this one. They get it ahead now to Bates. Back up top to Alexander. Over to Highball. Right side. He's going to try to drive inside against Hudson. Stolen by Ty Price. 18 seconds to go. Price is going to go all the way down with it. Comes up from about 12 feet for two. No good. Foul. It's going to go on Trevor DeWeese. I'm going to call this an over the back. 12 seconds on the clock. 21-11 in the first quarter. Bears still down by 10. Still very early in this one, as long as the Bears don't lose too much control here. 10 seconds coming off the clock now, as Highball's going to bring it down to the logo and give it over to Alexander on the right side. He's going to skip pass all the way down here to Bates for two, and that's going to end it. No, they gave him 3. All right, 24-11. Stay with us. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
Delta's Faucet Company in Morgantown. glitch or distracted driver? If so, Chad's Record Service and Body Shop can help get your car back on the road. The pros at Chad's are licensed and insured and will work with your insurance company to make your car like new again. Chad's also offers 24-hour record service, so when the unexpected happens, you won't be stranded on the side of the road. Call Chad's for a free estimate at 270-526-4005. And remember to request Chad's the next time you need a tow.
All right, if anybody can send a message down there to both benches, I need them to call to commit a few more fouls and call a few more timeouts. My voice could use the break.
Well,
we'll get through it, though.
If at any point you decide you want to give up play-by-play, you can hand it off to either me or Mr. Jonah Swift has some play-by-play experience.
Does he?
Yes, he does.
I have about one half of play-by-play experience.
Well, we may get you another half before it's over with tonight. And then you can have a whole. He will have called one game. We'll see how it goes. 24-11. Bears down by 13 as he gives it ahead to Colton Hudson. Hudson tries to give it to Lawson Rice. Goes into the backcourt. Trevor DeWeese picks it up, and we get an over and back call. Ball will go Edmonson County's way just on the miscue there on the pass. 7:50 on the clock.
Number 23, Grub.
Starters back in for Edmonson County with the exception of Bowden Bates. Looks like Will Alexander has taken a seat.
Keeping Grubb in for the Bears.
So in for the Bears, you've got Grubb, Rice, DeWeese, Laughing, and Price. Bears sticking with a man-to-man here. Moving screen, no call. Out, up top to high ball for three. Off the back of the rim, no good. Price comes down with a rebound. Price drives up inside, shoots one from about 10 feet. In and out. Cleaned up by Highball. No, Wall. Braden Wall has it. Moves down to the left side. 7:17 on the clock. 24-11. They're still up by 13. Price tips it out of bounds on a pass. It's going to remain Wildcats ball. Right in front of the Bears bench. He gets it in now. It's a high ball. Gets called for steps. It's going to go Bears' way, and we were lucky on that one. If he would have shot on the first layup attempt, probably would have got it. 7:09 left. Price is going to bring it across the timeline. He's going to run right with it. It's tripped up, gives it ahead to DeWeese. What? They're saying he came across the line with it, so it's going to go back to Edmonson County. 24-11 with 7 minutes left to go. Highball has it in the backcourt. Bears going to meet him at half court. Luke Laughing to guard him. As he comes across, he runs left, fakes it, gives it back outside on the right side to Wall. Down in the corner to Bates. That's a walk on Wall. 6:40 on the clock, 24-11. Bears student section getting a little rowdy now. They better watch. Oh, goodness. The student sections are chattering back and forth, and now we got a game, folks. Trevor DeWeese has it on the right side. 6:35 left to go. Gives it up top to Lawson Rice. Bears down by 13. It's 24-11 here in the second. Brought to you by Chad's Auto Body and Record Service. Ty Price has it. Gives it back to Trevor DeWeese on the right side. Trying to make some room here against what started out as a 2-3, now is in more of a man-to-man. Down in the corner to Luke Laughing. Gives it up top to Rice. Almost loses it backcourt. Gives it ahead to Ty Price now. 6:12 on the clock. Price drives up to the free throw line for two.
Basket by Price.
First basket of the quarter, and we're 6:03. 24-13. They've cut it to 9. As Bates shoots one, hits the front of the rim, and we've got a foul here. Lawson Rice went for the rebound.
Wildcat foul number 32, Campbell, his first, team's third.
32, Campbell was in. He picked up his first. He's going to sit. Alexander comes in.
The Bear lineup, number 11, Caslin.
Caslin also comes in. Luke Laughing takes a seat. Lawson Rice inbounds the ball in the backcourt to Ty Price. 5:55 on the clock, 24-13. Bears down by 9. Price throws it off the body of Bass, and it goes out of bounds in front of Edmonson County's bench. Price checks it into Lawson Rice. In the corner, he's going to run up top, give it to Caslin. Caslin thought about pulling the trigger on that, but instead goes left side to Ty Price, who ran all the way down the baseline to get there. Gets a screen from Caslin, shoots a three, no good. The putback by Trevor DeWeese. What did they call?
Foul on number 35, Highball, his second, team's fourth.
They call a foul on Highball, his second. And they don't count the basket. I don't understand that. At least give him a chance to shoot two. He was in the middle of a putback. Trevor DeWeese gets it now and puts it in for the two he missed a second ago. He's up to 6 on the day. 24-15, 5:20 on the clock. They get it ahead to Highball. Trying to find some room. Shakes Caslin, moves right, goes inside. Tries to give to Anderson. Shot is blocked by Justin Caslin. But there's a foul here. Probably going to go on Keegan Grubb, I imagine. Yep.
Bears foul number 23, Grubb, his first.
His first, team fourth. And that is going to send Anderson to the line. He only shoots 43% from the charity stripe. First shot is up and in. As he gets set to shoot his second one. In for the Bears is Price, DeWeese, Rice, Grubb, and Caslin. Second shot is up and in. 2 for 2 for Anderson. 26-15 with 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Tyler Price goes all the way down to baseline from the corner, shoots two, no good. Cleaned up by Wall. Wall matches up against Lawson Rice and can't even move. Gives it out to Anderson. Goes back to Wall inside the wing. Rice not letting him move inside anymore. He tries to pass it inside. It's intercepted by Keegan Grubb, while the tip from Caslin goes off the shoulder of Ty Price and into the stands. And we got a timeout, Edmonson County, full timeout. We're going to take one as well. It's 26-15 with 4:35 left. Stay tuned here to the Q, 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
Delta Faucet Company in Morgantown knows about teamwork. Our team takes pride in manufacturing the best faucets and plumbing fixtures for one of the world's most recognized and trusted brands. Delta Faucet has a long relationship with Morgantown and Butler County and feels that one of the company's biggest assets is the committed, dedicated workforce from Butler County. Visit DeltaFaucetCompany.com to apply. Delta is proud to support the sports teams and students of Butler County and proud to be located in Morgantown.
All right, everybody. We don't need intro music because this man makes his own intro music. Carson Miller is coming into the game now. 4:35 left in the second quarter. It's 26-15. Bears down by 11. How's the Insta looking?
I don't know.
Okay.
I was trying to check. I checked my text messages first, then my Instagram, because you'd be surprised.
That's how some people communicate these days.
You'd be surprised how many WLBQ listeners have actually messaged me on Instagram asking me questions about this broadcast.
I'm not on Instagram, so I wouldn't know.
There you go.
All right. In for the Bears now, Lawson Rice, Justin Caslin, Ty Price, Trevor DeWeese, and Carson Miller. It's about to get fun up in here, y'all. 4:35 on the clock. Alexander gets it ahead to Wall. Back to Alexander, over to Highball. Throws it down to Wall. Alley-oop play. He picks up two. 28-15 now. They go over to Trevor DeWeese at the top. Ty Price has it. Fakes it. Goes for three and nails it. Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Bobby Smith. Three-point play, hopefully one of many tonight by Ty Price. And it's now a 10-point ball game, 28-18. Alexander goes to Bass. Bass over to Highball on the right. Highball down in the corner to Alexander, back up top to Bass. Over to Anderson. Can't find any room, so he just gives it to Trevor DeWeese instead. Ty Price takes it. Gonna bring it down the court. Gives it to Lawson Rice all the way down. Fires it up top to Justin Caslin. Caslin goes to DeWeese. DeWeese up top to Price. Price trying to shake Alexander. Brings up at least a 12-foot two-pointer. And it's no good. Tracked down by Anderson and given back to Alexander. 3:08 left to go. 10-point ball game, 28-18. Oh, he picked up his foot. That was a walk, but Carson Miller will make him lose it anyway. It's going to go out of bounds and be Edmonson County ball. He picked up his pivot foot and walked, didn't he? Was that just me?
There's a metal pole in my way.
Oh, okay. 2:56 left to go, 28-18, Wildcat ball. Anderson goes up top to Alexander. Back over to high ball, right side, back to Alexander at the top. He draws out Caslin, goes back to high ball. Bears kind of in this floating 2-3 now. He's got Wall on the inside. He's going to try to go up against Carson Miller. Not happening. Tipped away into the hands of Ty Price on the rebound. 2:33 left to go. Price going to take it all the way down. Baseline, kicks it inside to Rice. For two, he's fouled. Doesn't go in, but he will get 2 points, or 2 shots here. Who's this foul on?
Wildcat foul on number 35, high ball.
Tell you what, that's pretty huge. 3 fouls on high ball in the third quarter. He is their second leading scorer in only
Second quarter.
Did I say third?
Yes, you
I
did.
meant second. Rice goes up to shoot 2. First shot is up, in and out. Toilet bowls out of there.
Number 15, Bates. In the Bear lineup, number 20.
Miller checks out, Laughing checks in. Highball checks out, Bates checks in. 2:27 left. Highball happened to be seated with 3 fouls early in this one. He is only their second lead scorer by 0.1 points. He has 12.8 per game. His shot is up and in. Lawson Rice 1 for 2 in that final finish trip to the stripe. 2:24 left to go, 28-19, 9-point ball game. 3-pointer by Anderson, no good, cleaned up by Caslin. Ahead to Price. Price will bring it all the way down. Kicks it over to DeWeese at the baseline. And Braden Wall climbs up Trevor DeWeese to try to block that shot, and he's going to get called for a foul. I guess his thoughts were, if I can hold him on the ground, it won't look like he's shooting, but the refs aren't fooled. Trevor DeWeese is going to go up there to shoot 2. His first one, up and in.
The Wildcat lineup, number 24, Decker.
He climbed Trevor DeWeese like a tree trying to guard him. Am I wrong here? That's what happened. That's what I saw.
That's a great description, I think.
Trevor DeWeese gets set for his second shot. It is up. Oh, just rolls out.
See, Nick, what we're laughing at is some of these white T-shirts on the Edmonson County student section.
I don't even understand what those are.
They're called white lies.
Okay. Down to Bates. He kicks it inside to number 24, who's in this one. I don't even have it on my sheet. Bounces it off his foot, gives it up top to Anderson. Anderson goes back to Bates. Bates has got nowhere to go with it. He gives it to Alexander, shooting 2. He's going to get an and 1 opportunity on the foul. Who's the foul on? He didn't really call a number. Who's it on? Number, well, maybe 11, Justin Caslin. The ref forgot that he had to tell us who the player was. It took him a minute. He got there. Maybe somebody needs to get in his face with that whistle the way he got into Jenna Phelps earlier. Anyway, 30-20, 144.
Bears lineup, number 3, DeWeese.
Gonna send Alexander to the line to shoot 1.
Anderson or Alexander?
Alexander, who did I say? Clayton DeWeese is in this one. Shot is up and no good, cleaned up by Rice. What were they chanting, or is it something we can repeat on the air?
I'm not sure.
Well, Price has it, minute and a half, 30-20. He's gonna drive inside, give it to Lawson Rice, who loses it out of bounds. Rice just wasn't ready for that pass. He didn't know it was coming. Price was trying a little fake action with a no look.
Number 15, Bates.
90 seconds. Edmonson County has the ball. And Coach Johnston trying to get out here on the court with him. Maybe they'll pass him the ball. Alexander drives inside. Walk. No, they're calling him a foul.
Fair foul on number 3, Louise, his first, team 6.
Clayton DeWeese is going to get called for his first, team 6th. He's still in this one as the Cats get it up top now. They go to Alexander on the left side. Gets it up top now to Anderson. Right side to Bass. Inside now to Alexander. And they're going to call DeWeese for his second. Team 7th, and that's going to bring up a bonus. Alexander will get set to shoot.
Alexander
1-1. Score is still 30-20 with 1:09 left. First shot, up and in. Alexander now gets set to shoot the and one. 31-20, 1:09 left to go. Shot is up and in. 1:08, Ty Price got it at the top of the key. Tries to drive inside, loses it now. And he fouls Bass.
Fair foul on number 2, Price, his first.
They're going to call him for tripping. He's real lucky they didn't tee him up for that one.
For 1-1.
I do believe it was an accident, but
Incorrect foul count on Ty Price right now. That's his second.
I've got him for 2.
Yeah,
Did I say his first?
They said his first.
It's his second. At least on our sheet it is.
Well,
it's going to send Bass to the line for 2. First shot, no good. Correction, he was shooting a 1-and-1. Bears recover it. Bass 0 for 1 from the line so far. Price has it back. Gives it over to Clayton DeWeese. Gives it over to Justin Caslin on the left side. Gives it back to DeWeese in the corner. He drives inside. Tries to fire it back out to Ty Price. Gives it into Caslin, who cuts inside. Puts one up for 2. No good. And they give it ahead to Alexander. 36 seconds left to go. 32-20. 12-point ball game here in Brownsville. Second quarter brought to you by Chad's Auto Body and Wreckers Service. Alexander brings it across the timeline, going up against Clayton DeWeese. He had a screen, he didn't run through it though. Gives it over to Bass, who tried to give it to number 31, Caden Mills. Pass was picked off by his own player. That was a walk, no call. As Alexander tries the Euro step, he does it again after the rebound. Second shot, no good. Ty Price comes down with a rebound now. Price shoots one, no good. And that's going to be the half, 32-20. And we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll come back and talk about some stats and apparently some white lies here in just a minute. Stay with us. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
The athletes aren't the only stars in the Butler County school system. Butler County students excel at everything from bridge building to building rockets. Our bands and choirs are consistently some of the best in the entire state. Graduates from our Advanced Technology Center are ready to join the workforce with in-demand skills. And scholarship awards are at an all-time high for BCHS graduates. The Butler County Board of Education is proud of our students, on and off the field, and reminds you that they're committed to success, one student at a time. Studel Financial Services in Bowling Green is ready to help you file your taxes this season. Tax season can be a stressful time, but it doesn't have to be. Studel Financial Services is here to provide a hassle and worry-free experience. Their experts have years in the industry and know exactly how to get you the best deal on your return. Michael Elmore is ready to help you take control of your financial future with no risk. To find out more, give him a call at 270-505-5510. They don't just offer tax preparation, they can be your coach with smart investments. The deadline for filing is approaching fast. Don't wait. Give Studel Financial Services a call at 270-438-2611 or stop by their location at 164 Old Porter Pike Road in Bowling Green. For sports teams to succeed, they need good leaders. Point guards and quarterbacks call the right plays to put their teammates in position to score and lead their teams to victory. Kendall Embry at Embry & Watts CPAs wants to be your team leader when it comes to business and personal accounting services. Kendall is ready to call the right plays to keep you compliant with the IRS and keep some of your hard-earned money in your pocket. Tax season is right around the corner, so stop by his office on Main Street in Morgantown today. Looking for something to give you that pick-me-up in the morning? What about a filling dinner? You should head to Hardee's in Morgantown. They have everything you need when it comes to breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They have fluffy biscuits, crunchy hash browns, mouth-watering burgers, tacos, burritos, fried chicken tenders, ice cream, and many more delicious items. You can have a great dinner before cheering on the sports teams of Butler County. Their friendly and talented staff will make sure your order is fresh and filling. Located on Veterans Way, Hardee's, where the food's the star. Stop by the Green River Feed Mill for all of your supplies and feed needs. They're ready for another season of Butler County High School sports. Get ready to cheer for your Bears and Lady Bears. Their staff is ready to help you find what you need. Stop by their location across from Hometown IGA to see how they can help you today. Delta Faucet Company of Morgantown knows about teamwork. Our team takes pride in manufacturing the best faucets and plumbing fixtures for one of the world's most recognized and trusted brands. Delta Faucet has a long relationship with Morgantown and Butler County and feels that one of the company's biggest assets is the committed, dedicated workforce from Butler County. Visit DeltaFaucetCompany.com to apply. Delta is proud to support the sports teams and students of Butler County and proud to be located in Morgantown.
Jackson Chiropractic is now accepting new patients, offering chiropractic adjustments, dry needling, spinal decompression, and nutritional advice. Dr. Ryan Jackson is here for you, no matter the problem. Jackson Chiropractic now has 2 locations to better serve you. Offices in Bowling Green at Cambridge Square, open 9 a.m. until 6 p.m., and right here in Morgantown behind PBI Bank, open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m. To schedule your appointment or to find out more, call 270-288-5017 or visit them on the web at jackson-chiro.com.
Maple Leaf is Morgantown's newest and most advanced dental office, offering specialty services including comprehensive x-ray and exams, implant and composite restoration, extractions, veneers, dentures, crowns, bridges, and routine cleanings for adults and children. The experienced and professional staff at Maple Leaf Dentistry is ready to help you achieve the smile you deserve. You can find their office at 181 Logansport Road next to Hardee's in Morgantown. Maple Leaf accepts most all insurances. If you're currently without insurance, not to worry. They have a membership plan with low rates and 15% annual savings. Find Maple Leaf Dentistry on Facebook or call today, 526-2000.
Hawker Insurance is a proud supporter of our Butler County sports programs. Since our early beginnings in 1926, Hawker Family Insurance has become a leader in providing quality protection for thousands of individuals and families throughout our region. Our basic belief in providing only the best in coverage and personal service is just one of the many reasons why today, more than ever, people are moving up to the Hawker family difference of quality insurance protection. Give us a call at 526-3851 or stop by our offices at 115 North Main Street here in Morgantown. Go Big Blue.
Morgantown Bank and Trust knows what being on the home team is all about. Since 1880, Morgantown Bank and Trust has been serving the people of Butler County. And since 1976, we've been a part of every WLBQ broadcast of Butler County High School athletics. As your only home-owned independent bank, we want to be a pillar of the community. And we work hard every day to give you exceptional professional service from people you know and trust. Good luck, Bears, from Morgantown Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. When the unexpected happens and leaves your car bent and broken, let the folks at Final Finish help. They can handle almost any repair, from the family sedan to a tractor trailer. Final Finish also provides ceramic and color coating. Final Finish can make your car look and sound great when going and cheering on the sports programs of Butler County. When the unexpected happens, leave it to Final Finish to make your car like new again. Bobby Smith and his staff at Farm Bureau stand by the sports teams of Butler County. If you're looking for a premium insurance quote for your vehicle, home, or life, check out the competitive and comprehensive rates Bobby Smith and Lily Moore can get you. Their years in the business can help you have peace of mind when shopping around for the best rate for your family. Give Bobby a call at 270-526-3210 to see how he can protect you and your family.
Parkway Cars and Tires offers the best prices and service on tires, brakes, and vehicles. Super low interest rates means lower monthly payments, warranties, and much more. Parkway also offers 2- and 4-wheel alignment. With over 30 years at the same location, you can visit them at 1774 South Main Street in Morgantown, online at parkwaycarsandtires.net, or give them a call at 526-5732.
When you have vending needs, you need to call Double E Vending. They're family-owned and locally owned, full-service vending company. They established themselves in 1972 to offer their vending services to the community that they've been serving for over 40 years. Whatever vending service is required, Double E has a full line to cover anything you could want. Give them a call at 270-791-5414 to see how they can service you today. 270-791-5414. Double E Vending wants to thank the community choosing them for their vending needs for the last 40-plus years. Your State Farm insurance agent, Baker Gardner, is ready for another season of BCHS sports. Baker is also ready to help you with insurance for your home, car, or life. Affordable, reliable insurance from State Farm is backed by one of America's most trusted names, with hometown service always just a phone call away. Good luck, Bears, and remember, like a good neighbor, Baker Gardner is there. Give Baker Gardner and his staff a visit at 219 South Main Street in front of the post office, or give them a call at 270-526-5582. When you have vending needs, you need to call Double E Vending. They're family-owned and locally owned, full-service vending company. They established themselves in 1972 to offer their vending services to the community that they've been serving for over 40 years. Whatever vending service is required, Double E has a full line to cover anything you could want. Give them a call at 270-791-5414 to see how they can service you today. 270-791-5414. Double E Vending wants to thank the community choosing them for their vending needs for the last 40-plus years.
Welcome back, folks. 32-20 here in Brownsville. Bears down by 12 against Edmonson County at the half. As we get ready to start this third quarter, brought to you by the Butler County Board of Education. We'll go over a couple quick notes here in our halftime stats show. Not a lot going on, but just basically some scoring here. Bowden Bates, number 15 for Edmonson County with 3. Xander Bass with 7. Tyler Anderson with 4. Will Alexander with 4. Braxton Highball, lead scorer right now with 8. And Braden Wall with 6. Going over to the Butler County Bears side of things, it is a lot fewer names to call. Lawson Rice has 5 and is 1 for 2 from the charity stripe. Trevor DeWeese has 7, is 1 for 2 from the charity stripe. Ty Price currently sitting at 8, 1 for 2 from the charity stripe. Expect to see some changes coming out of the half. Probably looking to get some open threes. Definitely going to be coming out in the press, I imagine. But we'll see how that goes. We kind of moved to a half-court press or three-quarter court press towards the end of that half. It would not shock me if we come out in the press right away and try to take control of the momentum here.
You know,
we want to watch foul trouble, too.
You know, Jonah was making some good points earlier. Jonah, talk a little bit about what you were saying to me and Parker off the air there about some of the stuff the Bears are struggling with down here under the boards.
Well, I mean, it's not really about, you know, we're not getting severely out-rebounded. We're just getting outworked on the loose balls, you know. And I think that we're not taking enough advantage of the fast break opportunities that we are getting.
Yeah, we're kind of losing them here and there. They're bouncing off bodies. We've had some really unfortunate foul calls at different times on some fast breaks that we could have held on to. And hopefully we will see that change a little bit, and luck will go our way as we're running towards the other end of the court now. All right, Edmonson County gets it into the backcourt to Alexander. He goes up top now. He gets it back. Trevor DeWeese is sticking to him. He goes right side to Bass, who brings it back up top over to Anderson on the left side. Fakes it up top, gives it over to Braden Wall left side. Braden Wall back to Anderson up top. Anderson moving all over the place. Ty Price steals it as he tries to get it into the lane. Price Splits a double team, gives it to Luke Laughing, to Justin Caslin with the put in.
Basket by Caslin.
Caslin's first of the night. 10-point game, 32-22. High ball. Hits the spin move on Justin Caslin. Can't lose him. Walk. Gave it up. Goes out of bounds off the feet of Bass. Going to be Bears ball. Lawson Rice going to check it in. I've never seen more fans step onto the court than I have in this particular stadium. It's just like I can't help it. Get it ahead to Trevor DeWeese. DeWeese goes up top. Gives it over to Caslin. Inside to Rice. Rice is going to turn, put it up off the glass for two, and the and one opportunity. Rice determined to keep the Bears in this. .6:56 on the clock, 24-32. Bears now down by 8.
Who is that foul on?
It's going to be on high ball.
In the Wildcat lineup, number 31, Mills.
They're saying he's only got 2.
Well, I have him at 4.
I've got him with 4 as well. And you can check that score card down there and take a look at it. 24-32 as Lawson Rice steps to the line for the and one opportunity with 6:56 left to go in the third quarter, brought to you by the Butler County Board of Education. Shot is up. It is in.
String music.
7-point game now. Alexander trying to shake Caslin. Push off, no call. Gives it over right side to number 31, who I don't even have. Not going to worry about it. Gives it back to Anderson up top. Price runs in, tries to steal it. He does a little stutter, puts in the layup for 2. Price has it up top. He's going to drive into the right wing. Goes baseline, fires it up top to DeWeese. Over now to Rice on the right side. He puts in 2. Rice with 5 quick ones here in the third quarter. 6:20 on the clock, 34-27. Bears still in this. Wall picked up his dribble, has to pass, gives it to Alexander. He fires it outside to Alexander for 3. That was Bass to Alexander. Bass on that assist. Ahead to DeWeese now. DeWeese up top to Ty Price. 5:58. 3-pointer shot by Price. Luke Laughing comes down with it, gives it to Lawson Rice. Back out to Trevor DeWeese. We're going to try the same setup. DeWeese going to run inside, put it up off the front of the rim. Whew. Lawson Rice, not Lawson Rice. Luke Laughing got away with one there on Braden Wall on that rebound. Cats ball. Runs baseline, tries to tip it in. Ty Price just puts up a block, and it goes out of bounds. It's going to remain Cats ball under their own basket. 5:38 left to go, 37-27. We're hovering around this 10-point matchup here. Bears outscored Edmonson County 9-8 in that second quarter. Layup by Wall, no good. First quarter is what killed us here. Outscored us 24-11. We closed it down from that 13-point lead now to 10. Inside to Lawson Rice. He turns, fires one up against Wall, and it doesn't go in, comes down into the hands of Wall. 5:17 left to go. Wall going to bring it all the way down. Puts up off the glass, no good. Cleaned up by Rice. Stolen away. It was tipped, heading out of bounds. And they're going to call a foul. Good. Xander Bass picks up his first, team second. Now, I've got high ball with 4, and he has taken a seat. So I guess the coaches know what the scoreboard person might not. And high ball will probably take a seat for a while now. 5:10 left to go in this third quarter, 27-37. Bears down by 10. They give it ahead to Caslin. Over to Ty Price. Shoots the 3. Kentucky Farm Bureau agent 3-point play, and he's fouled. He gets the 3 and the and one opportunity. Alexander gets his first, team third. It's going to send Ty Price to the line. I will point out here during warm-ups, Ty Price was just focusing on his free throws. He does not like the fact that he missed one. And it paid off as he hits this one. 4-point play on that one, very rare. Ty Price guards Bass all the way down. Bass comes up with his own rebound, and they're going to call Trevor DeWeese with a little tic-tac foul on that rebound, and it's going to give Bass a shot at 2. 37-31, 8-point game, closest we've had it since we broke that number in the first quarter.
6-point game.
I can't count, y'all. 6-point game. It's late on a Friday night, and I've been working all week. It's a 6-point game. First shot is up, no good. Second shot by Bass is in. Bass 1 for 3 on the night.
It's been brought to my attention that our advertisement is covering up the Edmonson County gold.
That's fine. There you go.
Price fires deep three, rebound Lawson Rice. He's going to drive in, put it up for two. No good.
No good. Hard foul here. They're going to call it on Luke Laughing. He was trying to put an arm up for a rebound. Somebody ran into his arm with their face. And they're calling him for the foul. Now, from what I understand, you can't use your face to defend on a rebound, but that guy did. So I don't know why they called Luke Laughing for the foul. 38-31. They get it ahead now. Number 31 up top to Anderson. He's at the free throw line, can't do anything with it. Gives it back to number 31. Unguarded for a basket. What'd they say his name is?
Mills.
Mills. Out of bounds. Gonna go Bears way. Higgin Grubb coming in for Luke Laughing. Rice checks it into Price. He's in three-point range already. And he fires one against Mills and nails it. Kentucky Farm Bureau agent three-point play. His second one of the quarter. 40-34. And Wall puts one right back in. 42-34. Price drives down to the baseline, runs baseline, kicks it over to Keegan Grubb. Up top to Justin Caslin for three. In and out. No good. Cleaned up by Wall. 42-34. Cats bring it back down with 3:43 left to go in the third quarter. Gives it to Alexander. He drives all the way inside.
Basket by Alexander.
Layup for two. 44-34, back to 10 points now. Trevor DeWeese has it. Goes out to Ty Price. Deep wing on the left side. Caslin wide open for three. No good. Out of bounds. It's going to remain Bears ball. 3:18 left to go in the third quarter. 44-34.
In the Bear lineup, number 22, Hudson.
All right. DeWeese is going to check it back in. Hudson for three, no good. Cleaned up by Anderson. Ahead to Mills. He drives all the way down, puts up two, and Ty Price tries to block him on the layup. Picks up his third. Mills will go to the line for the M1 opportunity here. I'm not even going to say what his percentage is, in the hopes that the math is right here. Looks like it is. Trevor DeWeese comes down with a rebound after the 16% shooter misses. Over to Hudson. Back to DeWeese. Up top to Rice. He's going to drive inside. Get fouled on the double team. Loses it. Wildcats can't even throw it to themselves. It goes out of bounds. 46-34. All right, 2:57 left to go. 46-34. Caslin comes in for DeWeese. Caslin is going to check it in now to Ty Price. On the floor for the Bears, you got Caslin, Price, Rice, Hudson, and Grubb. Up top to Caslin, back over to Hudson. Up top to Caslin again. Bass is just going to be all over him, so he gives it up to Price. 2:40 left to go, 12-point game here, 46-34. Price loses it, and he tries to split the double team. Lands in the hands of Anderson, who loses it. Picks it up, out to Mills for three. 7 points for Mills in this third quarter. Up top to Lawson Rice. He's going to drive inside. He's fouled all over the place. They're going to call that one on Bates, his first. This one is getting pretty chippy, guys. 49-34 with 2:18 left in the third. And we've got a lot of fouls already. 7 in the quarter as Lawson Rice puts up a 10-foot jumper. Higgin Grubb gets it, tries to throw it in bounds off of Edmonson County player, goes right back out of bounds. I think that hit Caden Mills in the chest when he was laying on the floor with it. He's going to come out. And Hudson is going to check it in with 2:10 left in the third quarter, 49-34. He goes to Lawson Rice for 3. No good, off the rim, cleaned up by Wall. Wall gets ahead with it. Keegan Grubb going to get called for the tic-tac here on the foul.
Fair foul, number 23, Grubb. His second, team's fourth. Wall to line to shoot.
Seems like every time Edmonson County misses a shot, we get a foul. Wall's going to go to the line to shoot 2. First shot is up. It's in. Wall gets set at the line. Second shot is up. It's in.
Into the Wildcat lineup, number 32, Campbell.
Campbell checks in for Wall. Cam Campbell, the senior, already has 1 foul in this matchup here. 2 minutes now in the third quarter, 51-34. As this one's starting to get away from the Bears, they're going to have to make some moves here. Price has it up, deep wing on the left side. He's trying to shake Alexander, kicks it down to Hudson in the corner, gives it back up top to Price. He's going to bring it up top. Fires one out from 10 feet, off the rim, no good. Keegan Grubb tries to track it down. It falls into the hands of Anderson. He gets it over to Bass. Bass, right side, gets it up top to Anderson. Anderson throws it out of the hands of Alexander, loses it out of bounds. Under 90 seconds in this third quarter, 51-34. And I think we got a timeout here. Full timeout. We're going to take one as well. 51-34. Bears down by a bunch right now. Minute 25 left to go in the third quarter. Stay with us. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
The Butler County Library has all sorts of books to read and discover. Their talented staff can help you make the right choice for your next reading session. Their huge database of books allows you to have a great variety to choose from. The Butler County Library stands by the sports teams of Butler County. So if you're looking for your next favorite read or need to have computer access, stop by the Butler County Library.
And welcome back to Edmonson County as the Bears trail the Wildcats 34-51. Nick,
Huh?
did you tell me to talk? I couldn't tell.
Do you want to?
I mean,
You tapped me. I couldn't tell what you
well,
want.
I heard the word talk, and I didn't know if you were talking to me or if you were talking to your water.
I didn't know I even said the word talk. Okay. Tell you what, you can take the next minute 25 of this one.
I tell you what, I'm gonna do the skip card.
Oh,
and
yeah,
it's gonna
yeah,
go
yeah.
over to Jonah
Guys,
Swift here.
I don't know about this one.
I got you, Jonah. Don't worry about it. 51-34. Bears down. Minute 25 left to go. Lawson Rice has it up at the logo. He's going to roll right, kick it over to Caslin. Caslin's going to drive inside from about 12 feet out. Shoots one up, no good. And foul on Colton Hudson.
Fair foul on number 22, Hudson. This second, team's fifth.
51-34, minute 16 left to go. Alexander has it on the inbound play. He's going to be met at three-quarter court by Justin Caslin. He's going to bring it across the line. Tries to shake Caslin, gives it over here outside now to Wall, who's back in this one. Back up top to Alexander. Out now to 31 Mills. Up top to Bass. He fires it over to Cam Campbell, who doesn't know what to do with it. Gives it back out up top to Alexander for three. In and out. Cleaned up by Lawson Rice. 50 seconds. 51-34. Lawson Rice is going to bring it down. Give it over to Colton Hudson. On the right side in the corner. Back up to Lawson Rice. Over to Justin Caslin on the bounce pass. He fires it over to Colton Hudson on the backdoor cut for two.
Basket by Hudson.
Alexander brings it across the line. 22 seconds. They're going to let this run down a little bit. Gives it over to Mills. Mills moves, gets a screen from Wall, and he walks. 14 seconds. Bears are going to get it back now. Trevor DeWeese back in this one, and Ty Price coming to take a seat. Lawson Rice has it with 12 seconds. Over to Justin Caslin on the right. Back up top to Rice. He's going to drive inside. Puts one up. Fouled. Puts it back on his own rebound. Does not get the foul. And Alexander shoots one at the buzzer. It's 51-38. We're going to take a quick break now. Stay with us. Listen to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
Jan, Marty, Missy, and the Jones Funeral Chapel and Monument staff are proud to serve the Butler County sports teams. They want to help you the best way they can during your time of loss. They also want to be there during the good times as well, like cheering on the multiple sports programs the Butler County High School has to offer. Jones Funeral Chapel and Monuments, our family serving yours.
All right, came back from halftime, down by 13. Both teams scored 19 points in that third quarter, and we're still down by 13. Bears have some work to do. It's not impossible in this fourth quarter.
Do you have some interesting
Got to have
stats?
some kind of change here.
Some interesting stats. Lawson Rice has 9 rebounds.
All right.
That's about all good I can say so far.
Assists and rebounds have been hard to come by, as it seems like every rebound is turning into a foul. Every missed shot is turning into a foul. Right now, we got 9 fouls in the second half.
They're trying to cover up their mountain music.
We ain't even in the mountain.
It's about as isolated as a mountain.
It's a good song. I mean,
yeah, YouTube says
The good
it's
part's when it speeds up. All right, 8 minutes on the clock. Bears have it. Gives it over to Caslin. Down into the corner to Grubb. Up top now to Trevor DeWeese. Over to Caslin. In the corner to who's that? Hudson. Over to Trevor DeWeese. Back to Keegan Grubb. Tries to fire it inside to Lawson Rice. Going to lose it out of bounds against Anderson, who's chattering a bit. And Lawson Rice gets it into Colton Hudson. Back inside to Lawson Rice. Goes up now to Justin Caslin. Over to Trevor DeWeese. Up to Rice. Rice to DeWeese. From the free throw line for 2. No good. Keegan Grubb goes after that one with everything he's got. Ends up on the ground. Xander keeps it. Gives it over now to number 35, Highball, who's back in this one with 4 fouls. We might see him take a seat here in a second. Or Trevor DeWeese if he's going to keep reaching in like that. He goes, puts one up off the glass, and gets fouled.
Basket's good by Highball. Bears foul number 23, Grubb, his third, team 6.
Keegan Grubb picks up his third, team 6.
was that not Lawson contesting that shot?
I really thought it was. Highball is going to pick up 2 and get the and one opportunity here. Normally shoots 65%, puts it up. No good. Cleaned up by Rice. Price. Back in this one for 3 from the logo. All right, Alexander has it. He's going to drive all the way down with it. Tries to go up against Lawson Rice. Puts it in. 6:45 now, 55-38. Bears fire it down over to Lawson Rice. Gives it now to Trevor DeWeese for 3. Got it.
3-point basket by DeWeese.
First points for DeWeese of the half. 6:30 on the clock. Alexander gets it ahead to Highball. Down to Anderson. He goes up against Grubb, puts in 2. Price drives in the lane for 2. 57-43. And we've got a foul on Trevor DeWeese.
Foul on number 32, DeWeese. His third, team 7.
It's DeWeese's third, team 7. Alexander will go to shoot 1 and 1. Alexander, 2 for 3 from the line so far tonight. Puts the first one up. Nope, no good. Trevor DeWeese comes down with it. What do we got now? I was looking away. Looks like it's going to go Bears' way. Trevor DeWeese to check it in with 6:07 left in the fourth quarter, brought to you by the Essentials Insurance Group. 57-43 as Price brings it across the line. Price inside to Rice from the elbow. No good. Rice gets his hands on it. They're going to call it a jump ball. It's going to go Wildcats' way. 57-43 now, 14-point game. Wall to check this one in. He goes backside to Anderson. Goes back to Wall. Wall's got it. Left side gives it up top to Anderson. Over now to Highball. Shooting in the lane for 2. Price has it. Drives inside the lane. Puts it up for 2. You ready, Jonah?
What?
You ready?
What are we doing?
All right. Anderson loses it on the pass to Highball. Gives it ahead to Caslin for 2, uncontested.
Basket by Caslin.
And we got a full timeout to take here. We're going to take it as well. It's 59-47, 12-point game. Stay with us. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
Hawker Insurance is a proud supporter of our Butler County sports programs. Since our early beginnings in 1926, Hawker Family Insurance has become a leader in providing quality protection for thousands of individuals and families throughout our region. Our basic belief in providing only the best in coverage and personal service is just one of the many reasons why today, more than ever, people are moving up to the Hawker family difference of quality insurance protection. Give us a call at 526-3851 or stop by our offices at 115 North Main Street here in Morgantown. Go, Big Blue.
All right, welcome back, everybody. It's 59-47 with 5:22 left in the fourth quarter. Nick Hott, Brady Jones, the Love Doctor. And here to bring you the rest of this one, Jonah Swift. All right, Jonah.
Thank you.
No pressure.
I appreciate that. Well, you know, even if I do bad, maybe we'll make a comeback, you know.
Well, here's my thoughts. We've not been winning while I've been calling it, so let's change things up here.
Hey, we can do all we can, can't we?
Yes, we can.
Nick Hott is living bad luck.
But you don't know how much truth is in that statement.
I was just joking, buddy.
Oh, no.
Alexander to inbound. He finds Anderson. Kicks it back out to Highball. Highball decides what he wants to do. He's going to dribble back up top. Going to pick up his dribble. Kick it to Anderson. Anderson's going to dribble around a little bit. Look for somebody. He's going to find Bass in the middle, who goes up. Lawson Rice says, not today, gets called for a foul. Bass is going to go to the line for 2 shots, it looks like.
That's Rice's first, team 8 for the Bears.
Bass the line to shoot 2.
That appeared to be a clean block to me. But Bass will go up to shoot 2. First one's in. Bass now 2 for 4, looking to make it 3 for 5 with this next shot. Normally shoots 40% from the charity stripe.
Second shot's up, no good.
Chasing it down, Lawson comes away with it. He's going to push it up the court fast. Kicks it to Caslin, who's going to go for the layup. It's good. See, the Highball's going to push the tempo right back at us. He's going to slow it down a little bit. Kicks it cross court to Alexander. Lawson says not today. On the breakaway.
He's fouled hard.
Lawson
Anderson
Rice with a huge play.
Anderson going to get rung up for that one.
As he goes to the line.
Lucky that wasn't a technical as hard as he hit him.
That was a dangerous foul right there.
That was a tackle.
Lawson obviously thought there should have been more there. Lawson Rice is good on the first one. These are important free throws right here. This game is not over.
10-point ball game. 4:46 left in the fourth quarter, brought to you by the Essentials Insurance Group.
Lawson Rice is good on the second. Wall's going to inbound it to Highball. Trapped in the corner, looking for an exit. Finds it in Bass. Kicks it. All by himself.
Got to get somebody down there to guard him on the breakaway.
Top Price going to bring it up. Do a little dribble move. He's going to drive. He's going to pull up from the mid-range. No good. Alexander with the rebound. Kicks at the wall.
Haslam with a clean block.
DeWeese kicks it to Price, who seems to be pushing the tempo a little bit. He's going to drive himself. They're going to call for a walk.
Now, I've seen a few Edmonson County players pull that same maneuver tonight, not get called for it.
Highball breaks the press easily, driving up by himself. Looks for a pass, isn't there, going to throw it right out of bounds.
Ty Price going to bring the ball across the timeline for the Bears. Guarded by Bass. He's going to drive in, try a Euro step. I can't see what was called. Foul. Looks like that's going to be on
Anderson.
Number 30, Tyler Anderson.
Number 30,
His second.
team 6.
Team 6.
Inbound is to Lawson Rice. Hands it back to Ty Price in the corner. Ty Price is going to pull it. No good. Castle fight for the rebound. DeWeese gets there. Kicks it to Lawson. They're going to call foul on number 1, Bass.
It's going to be Bass's second.
Foul number 1, Bass. His second, team 7.
Team 7th, and that's going to send DeWeese to the line for the 1-and-1. Bears will now shoot the bonus.
Wall's going to come down, kick it to the high ball. He's going to push it down the court, kicks it to Anderson, who kicks it to Alexander on the outside, who drives in, goes up, draws the foul. He'll go to the line to shoot, too.
The foul's going to go on Laughing.
Bear foul number 20, Laughing, his second. Team's 9. Alexander to the line.
62-51 with 3:36 left to go. All right. Alexander gets set to shoot 2.
Connects on the first one.
Alexander's second shot is up.
No good. Brought down by Lawson Rice. Kicks at the top. Price. He's going to push it. He's going to drive. Jump stop. No good. Tip. No good. Rebound by Highball. Looks for an outlet. Finds Bass. He's going to bring it up this time. Price guarding him tight. He's going to drive. Loses dribble. They're going to call carry on him. That's Bears ball.
30 seconds.
And we got a timeout taken by Edmonson County. Doing a heck of a good job with this thing. Jonah needs to keep going with it. 3:19 left, 63-51 is your score here. We are down by 12 in Edmonson County.
Both teams in the bonus. Bears with 9 fouls. Edmonson County with 7 fouls. And that's going to play a big part in the next 3 minutes and 19 seconds.
You know, to be expected, the fouls have increased in these last 2 minutes.
Well,
63-51, Edmonson County leads the Bears. 3 minutes and 19 seconds to go in your fourth quarter of play. Brought to you by the Essentials Insurance Group.
This is going to be a long 3 minutes and 19 seconds of basketball, gentlemen.
I'm hearing a lot of good job, Jonas.
Hey, I like to hear that.
My phone is buzzing
Price
quite
is going to
often.
bring it across the timeline. He's going to drive early here. Draw the triple team, throws it up. There's a foul on number 1, Bass.
Foul number 1, Bass. His third, team's 8.
Top Price will take another trip to the line.
so far tonight. Price is 2 for 3 from the stripe.
52 Bear faithful watching with us tonight. As Ty Price gets in his zone, puts the first one up and in. (63-52). Bears trail. Ty Price's second shot is up and good.
Next. Wall's going to kick this ball in to Anderson, who kicks it to Bass. Gives it to Alexander on the baseline. Kicks it back to Bass. And they're going to reset it up at top with Anderson. No, back into the middle. Bass back out to Alexander. He's going to dribble it around.
Drug his pivot foot. They didn't call it.
Anderson going to drive in a little bit here. Looks for someone across court. Finds Wall. Guarded by Lawson Rice. High ball's going to drive. Ball's fumbled around. Bass collects and scores. Ty Price going to push the tempo a little bit here. And he's going to pull up from the volleyball line. DeWeese fumbles the rebound. It looks like Highball's going to push this ball up the court. And Wisely kicks it to Alexander in the corner, who's going to drive. Kicks it to Wall, gets our guys in the air. Can't finish. Back up. And that's good. Ty Price bringing it across timeline again. Kicks it to Castlin on the outside. He's going to pull up a jumper. He can't get it to go. Anderson kicks it to Wall, going to bring it up. He's going to drive and dribble it back out. Bear's going to bring a trap up top. He kicks it to Highball, who's going to drive. Goes up. Can't finish. Some contact on the rebound. Looks like they're going to call foul.
Wildcat foul number 30, Anderson, his third, team's 9.
On Anderson. That'll send
Justin Castlin to the
Castlin
line.
to the line? That's who it should be, but it doesn't look like he's the one walking to the line. He's confused. It is Castlin at the line.
I think he didn't realize that we were in the bonus. He'll shoot the 1-and-1.
Castlin to the line.
Castlin's first trip to the final finish charity stripe tonight. First shot goes in. Certainly had to think about it a little bit and rolled around before it did, but it finally finds its way in.
Both teams one foul from the double bonus. As Castlin prepares for a second shot. It's up.
Off the back rim, rolls out. Wall's going to come down with it. He's going to look for an outlet. Finds 30, that's Anderson, dribbling it up. He's going to try to drive baseline. He's going to be cut off. Jump pass, back out to Wall at the top of the key. No.
Minute 43 left to go.
High ball. Back to Anderson in the middle. Tries to find high ball, throws it out of bounds.
That's the 5th or 6th time they've done that tonight.
Bears ball. We need to start taking advantage of these opportunities we are receiving.
And very quickly.
90 seconds, we're down by 13.
Ty Price going to bring this ball up. He tries to draw the foul on three-point, doesn't get it. Caston fight for the ball. They're going to say it's off of him. Wildcats ball. Alexander to inbound.
67-54. Edmonson County leads.
Goes for the full court pass, tipped by Caston. He's going to run after it. He's going to decide to let it go, and it's Bears ball.
Minute 25, 67-54.
Needless to say, we need a quick three right here. Ty Price, I imagine he's going to come up here, try to do something. DeWeese.
It's good.
It's good. From the corner, brings us within 10 points with a minute 20 left.
Full timeout, Butler County.
Butler County takes a timeout. With it being minute 20 left, we're going to take one as well. Stay with us. Listen to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
When you have vending needs, you need to call Double E Vending. They're family-owned and locally owned, full-service vending company. They established themselves in 1972 to offer their vending services to the community that they've been serving for over 40 years. Whatever vending service is required, Double E has a full line to cover anything you could want. Give them a call at 270-791-5414 to see how they can service you today. 270-791-5414. Double E Vending wants to thank the community choosing them for their vending needs for the last 40-plus years.
And welcome back to Brownsville as the Bears take on the Wildcats of Edmonson County. Current score, 57-67. Bears trail. 1 minute, 20 seconds left to go in the Essentials Insurance fourth quarter play. Jonah, me and you have been doing most of the talking this quarter with some occasional input by the man Nick Hott, who's just about lost his voice.
Yeah.
He's done good work tonight.
Believe it or not, this is not because we're down. I'm a little pooped. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey,
he looks a little pooped.
A lot of people are saying there's not a lot of time left, but Tracy McGrady once scored 13 points in 9 seconds. So this game is not over. High ball's going to inbound it. Going to kick it to Wall. He's going to bring it up, loses dribble, kick it to high ball. They're going to give it to Alexander at top of the key. I imagine they're going to try to burn some clock here, and the Bears are going to foul.
Looks like that foul is going to be on number 20. No, it's going to be on number 24.
Foul on number 24, Rice, his second, team's 10.
It's Lawson Rice's second.
Alexander
It's going to put 10 on the board for the Bears, and Alexander will shoot 2. First one is up.
Rolls out. Much needed miss. I'll say that.
Hope you left some room on your sheets, boys. We're about to make a lot more circles here in a minute. We will probably foul them every time they touch the ball.
Alexander no good on the second one. Todd Price comes down with the rebound. He's going to bring it up himself. Brings it across the timeline. Drives in, tries to draw a foul, doesn't get it. Goes up, hits the floater. The Bears going to bring a much needed press here into high ball. Looking for an outlet, finds Wall. Luke laughing, fouls as I'd imagine. Nelson Wall to the line
foul number
for 2 shots.
His third.
That's Laughing's third.
Wall the line, shoot 2.
Double bonus now. Wall will shoot 2 as we're at 11.
Wall 2 for 2 tonight.
Normally shoots 50%, so we'll see how this goes. He's doing better than that so far. It's his first one.
He's due for a miss. Let's hope it happens.
Statistically, he's due for a miss. But Brady gets on to me every time I talk numbers here. You getting ready to hit one of them buttons, ain't you? Second shot is up, no good off the front of the rim.
Todd Price gets it. He's all alone. Going to drive up the court. He's going to fall, draw a foul. That's 30, Anderson.
That's 4 for Anderson.
Price is going to go to the line and shoot 2 here. Some huge free throws for us right now.
Price is 5 for 6 from the charity stripe so far.
As Castlin helps the
Correction,
refs
4 for 5.
handle the sweat on the ground situation.
All right, 49 seconds, 68-59. Closest this game has been this quarter.
I know we're supposed to fill dead air, but I don't want to say a word about any of this free throw shooting business going on.
All right. Price's first shot is up and in. 8-point game. Second shot is up and in. 7-point game.
That's Bass to inbound, finds high ball. Looking for somebody, trapped in the corner. Throws it out of bounds. Bears ball. Need a quick score here. This is
Curtis Murphy checking in for the Bears. Luke Laughing taking a seat.
Ty Price going to bring it across half court. He's going to look for something.
He's got 40 seconds.
Kicks it out to Murphy. They're going to call a charge on Price. And he can't help but smile at that call. Murphy's going to come right back out for Laughing.
It's Price's fourth.
.38 seconds left to go in this Essentials Insurance fourth quarter of play here at Edmonson County. It's been a long night.
It has. Now the Bears have done good to cut this lead down to 7 for Edmonson County. 38 seconds left to go. Going to see if they can cut into it anymore.
Looks like Alexander's going to inbound here for the Wildcats. Finds high ball in the corner. Castle with tight defense. Bass is all alone up in the front court. Loses the dribble, though. Back into the corner. Alexander up top. Back to Bass. Up top to Highball. Alexander in the corner. Finds Bass in the middle. Passes it back out to Wall. That took a long time to foul. Calvin
20 seconds.
Fair foul on number 20, Laughing, his fourth.
Laughing picks up his fourth.
Wall to line
20
to
seconds
shoot
left on the clock. Wall now goes to the line to shoot 2. So the reason that took so long is they were keeping it between Highball, Alexander, and Anderson, who have 3 of the highest percentages from the charity stripe this season. He didn't want those 3 fouled.
Murphy's going to come back in for Laughing.
Wall misses his first shot. 68-61. Finds the next one.
Ty Price going to gather the ball. Looks for a pass. Finds Murphy. Back to Price. Over at the wing to Lawson with the floater. No good. Tries to chase down his own board. Can't get it. And that's going to be a foul on Murphy.
5.7 seconds left. Bears are going to fall on this one as it's now 69-61. And we are sending Wall back to the line.
Murphy, his second. Wall to line to shoot 2.
All right. Wall to shoot 2. First shot is up. No good. Second shot by Wall is up with 5 seconds left. Ty Price comes down with it.
Castlin for the 3 from the corner. And he makes it at the buzzer.
That's going to cut the deficit down to 5. 69-64 is the final score here. Bears fall on the road to Edmonson County. Stay with us. We're going to bring you a postgame show brought to you by Dairy Queen of Beaver Dam here in just a moment. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
Prices and service on tires, brakes, and vehicles. Super low interest rates means lower monthly payments, warranties, and much more. Parkway also offers 2- and 4-wheel alignment. With over 30 years at the same location, you can visit them at 1774 South Main Street in Morgantown, online at parkwaycarsandtires.net, or give them a call at 526-5732.
When you have vending needs, you need to call Double E Vending. They're family-owned and locally owned, full-service vending company. They established themselves in 1972 to offer their vending services to the community that they've been serving for over 40 years. Whatever vending service is required, Double E has a full line to cover anything you could want. Give them a call at 270-791-5414 to see how they can service you today. 270-791-5414. Double E Vending wants to thank the community choosing them for their vending needs for the last 40-plus years. Your State Farm insurance agent, Baker Gardner, is ready for another season of BCHS sports. Baker is also ready to help you with insurance for your home, car, or life. Affordable, reliable insurance from State Farm is backed by one of America's most trusted names, with hometown service always just a phone call away. Good luck, Bears, and remember, like a good neighbor, Baker Gardner is there. Give Baker Gardner and his staff a visit at 219 South Main Street in front of the post office, or give them a call at 270-526-5582.
And welcome back to Edmonson County as the Bears fall to the Wildcats 69-64. Here in the Wildcat Den. That is what they call it, a den, right?
I think so. All right, let's start with some scores on the Edmonson County side of things. Edmonson County wins 69-64 over the Bears. Caden Mills came in off the bench with 7. Bowden Bates also off the bench with 3. Xander Bass with 11. Tyler Anderson with 10. Will Alexander for 12. Braxton Highball with 12. And lead scorer for the Edmonson County Wildcats tonight, Braden Wall, number 22, with 14. For the Butler County Bears, Colton Hudson had 2. Justin Caslin had 10. Lawson Rice with 14. And Ty Price with 23. Your IGA hometown player of the game tonight is going to go to Trevor DeWeese, number 32, with 2 3-point plays to keep us in this fourth quarter and close the gap to 5 to end this one. We outscored Edmonson County 9-8 in the second quarter, 24-18 in the fourth, and we were tied for 19-19 in the third. Really, it's the first quarter that got us here. 24-13. We started out with a 13-point deficit. It was just too difficult to overcome with this fast-paced game. But Trevor DeWeese did everything he could to keep us in this one. Played some solid minutes in the last half of this ball game. Only picked up 3 fouls when a lot of the Bears picked up 4 tonight. And he's going to walk away with your IGA Hometown Player of the Game honors. For next week, make sure you tune in Tuesday night for the boys' home game against Muhlenberg County. Me and Coach Allen will be bringing you that one. I imagine the Love Doctor might join us. And then,
What against two?
Muhlenberg.
When?
Home Tuesday night.
No, I won't be able to.
Okay, he's not going to be there. Just going to be me and Coach Allen. Girls, Thursday night at Warren East, we're going to try to, or home against Warren East, we're going to try to bring you that one if we can. And then Friday night, doubleheader, Trinity, me and Brady on the road for your next district matchup. So tonight, Lady Bears are going to improve to, let me make sure I get this right, 3-0 in the district with a win, 25-21. Lowest scoring game I've seen all season. The Bears are going to fall 64-69. They're going to be 1-2 in the district. Edmonson County is going to improve to 2-1. And that's going to do it for us, unless anybody has any parting thoughts.
For those of the Bears that have traveled here to Edmonson County, wish you safe travels back, as we hope to have safe travels back, me and the boys.
Keep it between the mayonnaise and the mustard on the way home.
No, I don't. Okay.
Is that a saying?
Yeah, the white line and the yellow line, the mayonnaise and the mustard. You ain't heard that before?
Nope.
Y'all teach these youngins something. They need to learn.
I'm still trying to figure out about this goat on the roof for my
What was the name of that town? There's a goat on the roof in a town in Kentucky. We'll have to get there. Anyway.
Are you talking about?
Yes. I could tell by your face. You know what I'm talking about.
yes.
Is it in Ohio County?
Yeah.
It's that town in
Well, it's
Ohio
kind of when you're
County.
going between Ohio
Fordsville.
County.
Is it Fordsville?
I don't know.
Okay, never mind. Well,
Yes, it is Fordsville.
Safe travels back to all the Bears that travel with us. Thank you for tuning in here on the Q YouTube channel and the radio station, and we will be back in action Tuesday night. So,
Muhlenberg County.
Till then, take care, be safe, stay tuned to the
Go
Q
Bears.
101.5, 103.5.